Justin Shabazz back with another quick video. Hope everybody enjoying this beautiful day. It felt like summer out here in my city, 585. It was like 75, it felt like 80, you know what I mean, before the afternoon hit. So anyway, I like to touch on things, you know, um, subjects and topics that you don't really hear about as much, like in the news or the media outlets or stories that you hear them and they go on like that. But I just wanted to say, and I really want to elaborate because this is in my city. End of the day, but I'm glad they keeping it out in the suburbs. But this is the thing, right? So basically, the town of Pittsford says that drag story time can go on without extra security fees. You can't see it's backwards. But drag story time can go on without extra security fees, right? Let me read the article and I'll get back with my 2 cents. So in Pittsford, New York, that's like probably 30 minutes from where I live. You know, I'm in the inner city, but I'm in a good section of inner city. But who cares, right? So in Pittsford, New York, the town of Pittsford has dropped its request for organizers of an upcoming drag story time to foot the bill for additional security, right? Originally, the April 15th event was planned for the Pittsford Community Center, but after uproar, organizers moved it to Book Culture, a bookstore on Main Street. Town officials wanted organizers to pay for additional security, saying the event will require it and that taxpayers shouldn't have to fit the bill. According to the town, on Sunday, a legal advocacy group mentioned taking legal action against Pittsford if it required organizers to pay for security. A statement from the town reads in part, having to defend a controversial lawsuit easily could result in an expenditure of taxpayer funds far more burdensome than the costs involved in providing security. It would negate the town's good faith effort to spare taxpayers the costs imposed by the event. What we save taxpayers in one way would be spent in another. Instead, town officials say organizers will get their wish to rely on their own security arrangements and on law enforcement if it's needed. Right. So, I just want to say, like, okay, yeah, basically keep that shit out there, okay? And it's like,
Wow.
I'm not never gonna say I'm a homophobe. I'm never gonna advocate, violence towards the LMNOP community. That's what I call them, LGBTQ, LMNOP, same, whatever. But end of the day, what you do in your bedroom, your sexuality, is your prerogative, is your, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to do. But as an adult in your house, in your household, in your own circumference, in your own area, why are you pushing this shit on kids? Is my issue. Drag reading time? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You got a man dressed up as a woman reading a fucking story to kids? What kind of sick shit is this? And that's why America is going through the bullshit and the turmoil that they're going through right now. People shooting up schools, shooting up shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not advocating violence, of course. But I'm saying this world is delusional. People are delusional. People are mentally compromised. And then you pushing images on children of a fucking drag. What happened to just regular teacher story time? Reading books to children. Why the fuck do you have a drag queen reading stories to children? I mean, children are already confused enough. Their brain hasn't fully developed because they're learning and trying to discern right from wrong, what's real and not real. And then you come with this fucking drag shit. It's sickening. You know what I mean? But keep that shit in Pittsburgh because it will never go down in the city. People would never allow some drag reading time to kids. Are you fucking kidding me? I think I read something about it in LA where they was teaching kids about anal sex, and it's just like it's disgusting and filthy. And that's why people don't respect America, and that's why America is falling and going down. Nobody want to trade with America because of the filth. You know what I'm saying? And then they trying to go to Ghana. They trying to go to Ghana, and they trying to push that shit on Ghana. It's not gonna happen. Ghana is not with that bullshit. The original grassroots African countries is not going for that shit. It's going to be how you going to come to somebody's backyard, somebody home, and say, "I want you to do this." regardless of the rules they have in their place, what type of structure they have in their home. You're gonna just say fuck them, and this is what we're gonna do. But see, it's an agenda they pushing. They pushing this agenda, and when they push it to African countries, then they gonna come with some probably some virus or some other bull and make people, it's a genocide, a form of genocide. Because we already know Bill Gates running around the world saying he want to eliminate 10% of the population or more. He might be at like 20, 30% now. But it's just sickening, man. This is why nobody respects America. Nobody respects this wickedness, okay? You cannot teach kids and force kids and push down their throat homosexuality and lesbianism. Like, come on now. Keep it in your backyard. Keep it in an adult environment, not for no kids. It's sick. I'm gonna leave it there because the more I think about it, I'm just getting angry by the moment. And I have a grandchild. My children are grown for the most part. My son's 16, daughter 21. But teaching kids drag, I mean, having them seeing a drag person is, like I said, already going to mess with their brain. But then you got them reading stories and leave it right there. Proton electrons always cause explosions. Your boy Justice Shabazz. Have a beautiful day, evening. Enjoy this beautiful weather. It won't last forever, but I think it's going to be in the 70s all the way to like Sunday. You already know. Proton electrons always cause explosions. Justice Shabazz. More content coming soon. Peace. Stay tuned.